Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Imperialus Gaming, where we're going to pick up where we left off with the Grand Campaign, the Beastmen. I tried doing this episode earlier, but had some technical difficulties. So now that we're back in action, so we left off raiding the crap out of Margarita, but we're going to give up on this venture because for right now we need money, and unfortunately our interests don't coincide with taking that right now, or at least taking that risk. So we're going to go ahead and go north and try to pick off some more Bretonian settlements. Now, I've also noted from the last video that my voice quality wasn't that great, so I'm doing my best to speak up and enunciate a little bit better, and I'm also playing around with some voice recording software. But I don't know how much better it's going to get. So, Chaos Corruption is great, but I'm going to go ahead with the War Fervor. And I'm also going to attack Brionne with both armies, so we can get their bestial rage up, as well as getting us some much needed money. Oh, so poor manlings are going to attempt to stop me. Ooh. We're going to go ahead and spare the warriors. We need money. So he's decided to camp out in there. I'm not sure what he has. But it can be safe to assume that it's not good. So we're going to go ahead and wait a turn. Oh, he gave up. Okay, so we got a little bit of cash, but we need more. So go ahead, Khazrak, and get on Brionne. Oh, no, they were both there. We're going to go ahead and auto-resolve this. Completely decimate these manlings. Loot and raise it. Gave us a nice chunk of money that we were sorely needing. We're going to go ahead and set a timer. So we know how long we can before I have to stop. Oh, in case anyone was really wondering, this area right here, this is going to be where the wood elves are going to be. So that's going to be really cool. And they can also take over all settlements, not just elven ones. So I think it's a great addition. So we're going to go ahead and get Bestial Cunning so we get the additional chance to ambush, and we're going to finish off Blessed by Evil. That way we can lower the amount of upkeep for our army. Goros unfortunately isn't going to be getting anything. We're going to go ahead and get Aspect with Red Knight because that's a pretty good buff. Yeah. This is actually going to turn out to be pretty difficult. Oh, yeah, they're going to declare war on me. Yeah, nobody likes the Beastmen, so it's really hard to keep yourself on the neutral side of things. Go ahead and orient this camera. Aquitaine is also undefended for the moment, so we're going to go ahead and move up. in anticipation for hitting it. Of course. No, Goros is out of the move, so I'm gonna get Khazrak a little closer. Ooh, that's not cool. Get out of there. Okay, lady.
What you ask is impossible.
We're gonna see if he can. We're gonna see if he can do anything about her. Ah, crap. So it looks like he's not gonna be able to do anything. Go ahead and move up. Put them both in the raiding stance so we can get a little bit more money. She's going to succeed in that. Assaulting my army. There we go. Get out of here. You aren't wanted. Filthy man, woman. So let's go ahead and get evasion and life. Nah, let's not get life legion. We'll get evasion and power drain. Oh, I could have got the Fate of Yuna. Never mind. So we're gonna go ahead and get the Fate of Yuna. That is a wonderful spell. It does damage to multiple combatants, so it's gonna have like Spirit Leech or Soul Leech on an entire army. So Aquataine's gonna camp in there, so boo on me, I guess. We're gonna get, you know, I don't like his name. So we're gonna give a nod to that movie Horns, and we're gonna call him Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe would be honored. So, and we're also going to go in, and we're going to give Khazrak his main horde building. Same thing with Goros. Nope, he has left it undefended. So since he's done that, we are going to be beholden. We must. This bountiful gift that he has presented us of man flesh. We're just going to crush the settlement. There's nothing he's going to be able to do about it. May 14? Okay. Get that money. So now Goros and Khazrak are going to have enough money to actually get to doing something with their armies. We're going to give them that, and we're going to give them Pride Instincts. Trying to make Khazrak a little more dangerous on the battlefield. Now, we're also going to give Goros the ability to get Gore Herds. And Khazrak can't build anything since he raised it last turn. We're just going to pull this up. So Goros, we're going to finish off Blessed by Evil and also give him his aura of leadership boost. Daniel Radcliffe, he's got another level, so we're going to finish off Fate of Yuna and get Earthing. That way we can have more power when we go into these fights. Now, in the earlier recording of this episode, I accidentally ran over here and got attacked by Karl Franz. So I'm going to kind of meta a little bit, because I know he's around here. I'm not going to want to stick around. And I'm not really at war with them yet. So I'm not... The last thing I need is them coming down and being a pain. Oh jeez. How many more turns till surplus? Crap. However, if he does try to settle this, I will be declaring war on him. Just because, yeah, I'll probably let it build up a little bit so we can get some monetary income. Yep, that happened. So let's go ahead and get one. We're also going to summon the beast, because even though we're going to lower our bestial rage, we can't get a prey herd yet until we have 17 units in our army. So we're not going to really be worried about that. Let's go ahead and move. So yeah, I'm going to be kind of worried that Karl Franz is going to come out of nowhere and, you know, flying donkey punch me in the back of the head. We're not looking forward to that. Oh, Chaos Gathers. About time you did something. Lazy shit. Okay, so Waterloo's gonna be pretty tough nut to crack here. We're not gonna be totally overpowering them at this point. Actually, we're gonna be hurting pretty bad if they decide to come at us. But okay, let's go ahead and get the cave replenishment. One of the great things to do against NPCs in this game is sieging. It might work here, and it did. Outstanding. So we're gonna siege them out. It's something that's not really used as much as it should be. I've been playing a couple online matches, and people just prefer to try to take your city straight out. But if you know that they are limited on the amount of resources they have, especially since I just destroyed his only other settlement, I'm going to have no problems with waiting him out until attrition starts to kick in. I'm going to go ahead and pop a dip in. I know dipping is not a good habit, but I'm also just coming off of quitting smoking, so. Yeah, no one's gonna come to your rescue, Waterloo. You're mine. So we're gonna go with remove his horns, because we're not really that needing bestial rage at this moment. We're doing all right. Two more turns. All right. And this is another reason why I wanted to do a Let's Play series. This game. Oh, there he is. There he is. Outstanding. So here we have a very, very, very. Oh wow, I don't know. Those flagellants and their boost. We're gonna go ahead. You know what? We're gonna fight it. I'm gonna have to put in a lot of work because this happened last time, and he was able to, on the last attempt at more than he could chew. I'm also going to be really worried about, I'm going to try to see if Goros can swing some units around to take care of those mortars ranged units. Hold off the Reichsguard, and that means flagellants, or... I forgot that it's paused right now. So, my apologies. I keep forgetting that the recording pauses during loading screens. We're going to go ahead and stick with this. But as I was saying, I'm fairly worried about those flagellants. That can be really terrible for me. But we're also going to see about making this a little harder on Mr. Karl Franz. So we're going to get my gores. We're going to get up on this hill. We're going to make our primary line out of some ungors with the shields. Get these ungors with spears on the wings. And that way we're really close when Goros decides to come in here. Now my Minotaurs, like I said, are going to have to be kept in the wings. So that way they can put in work against those Reichsguard. So we're going to go ahead and start this battle. Now he's going to have to move a considerable distance to attempt to get to me. And with Goros and Khazrak, I'm hoping that I can beat Karl Franz down. Especially with the Filth Mace. So we're going to rest easy knowing that our flanks are pretty secure. We're going to get these spearmen up here with more spearmen on the flanks. We're going to take these Ungor herds, and we're going to raid them around. That way we're a little more spread out. Get these archers ready. And we're going to run these spearmen around to this side. So here Karl Franz comes. Actually, let's try something bold. We're going to attempt to run these Ungors down there. Yeah, I'm going to try to make this as painful for him as possible. If they shift their unit formation too much, I'm going to be not very excited. But these units are hidden, so hopefully they can get to the safety of that forest before being spotted. So Karl Franz's unit formation is pretty terrible. He is all over the place. And it doesn't look like he's going to come up here, which I was actually counting on. So my away force was able to, they are able to get inside this forest. We're going to use them as my backup force. Let's speed this up. So if at any time Karl Franz decides that he wants to leave his mortars undefended, I'm going to be right there. Swarm them up. So we're going to move up just a tad. We're going to move everything from here a little bit. So yeah, this hill is going to give me a massive advantage. Okay. Yep, mortars. I knew this would happen. Okay, so we're going to slow this down. We're going to make these Ungors truck it. If for nothing else, just to slow him down. So let's get these Ungor herds moving. Yeah, I said, the prospect of this fight was pretty terrifying. Let's get my gore herds up to try to help mitigate the damage from those flagellants. We're also going to be spinning my spearmen around, because we want to give him no choice but to engage me on this hill. And let's get these gore herds running. And let's get Khazrak and Goros going after Karl Franz, because we need him as dead ASAP. We're also going to go ahead and throw a Spirit Leech on him. So now the Reichsguard, I know where they're coming and I know where they're going, so we're going to try to make you guys... Oh, not you. They're already firing at will. So go ahead and target those Reichsguard. And if you hold shift and drag out some unit orders, they can follow a determined path. So we're going to try to get into the back of these flagellants. We're also going to move my Brayshane. So hopefully this risky maneuver that I did with the Young Wars is going to pay off in the end. I'm also thinking we should throw down Fata Bima. On one of these units of flagellants. We're going to do... Actually, where's those legendary swordsmen? Those guys need to get put down. There they are. So we're really going to put a hurt on them. So the Reichsguard, awesomely, have taken a bit of damage. Karl Franz isn't looking too good either, but neither is my Young Warrior. Where are you, Goros? Oh, you're right there with him. Good job. So we're going to put on that Filth Mace and we're going to get back into Karl Franz. I have a health potion with Khazrak, but I'm going to wait to use it to the very last moment. So these last of the Reichsguard are going to be trying their absolute best to not allow me to... So these mortars got, so to speak. So let's get these archers actually focusing on some of these other archers. And let's get my mentors into this fight. So these mortars are going to go ahead and break, which is great. That means that our earlier gamble paid off pretty significantly. We're also going to give Karl Franz another leech. A good leeching. Now I'm fairly worried about this left flank because it's only spearmen against flagellants, so this could end up going very, very badly. So I'm going to try to bring this other unit of spearmen up and away. Hopefully those arrows, those archers, take a lot more damage. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, get into them. So and my Ungors are doing a very good job at beating up those mortars, making them not effective. And Karl Franz is starting to really get lit, so I'm going to keep pressing my advantage here. I really need Goros and Khazrak to finish that fight quick. So this is not nearly as frightening as the last time. We're also going to start pounding into those handgunners. as well as these flagellants. Yeah, I really want you guys to get in there close. Grab them by the belt buckle. Like I said, my gores are actually faring very badly against these swordsmen. I'm not all too sure why. Oh, enemy lord is wounded. Perfect. 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 So let's silence these guys up with my surprise gore herds, or ungores. You guys earned your share of man flesh for this combat. So a lot of this line is going to start to break, his line, since he's wounded, but these flagellants are still going to be a massive pain. But my Minotaurs and my overwhelming numbers should do a lot to quell that. We're also going to get Goros over here to liven up these men. As well as help deal with some of these flagellants. Ooh, why are you chasing him that far? Get after those flagellants. So the remaining Reichsguard have been trying to halt this Ungor advance, which is pretty smart, although it's not going to do them much good. So now that I have archers over here supporting this combat, I'm also going to Fate of Buna. Oh, I can't. It's locked off. Can't afford to cast it. No big deal. So we're going to get into the back of these guys because they get routed. Their original targets. We're going to grab up some of these guys. And actually, we're going to really close in this trap. That sounds like a better plan. So once the last of these swordsmen go down, these Sigmar sons, we're really going to be able to start boiling it on. Yeah, these flagellants aren't going to have a good day here in a second. I'm not sure why these spearmen... Oh, I never moved them. That was my bad. So we're going to get some fresh, well, revitalized spearmen in on this fight. We're going to charge these onwards. We're going to completely surround that group of flagellants. Try to knock them out of this game. We're going to let these Ungors keep chasing off these pathetic manlings. So we can go ahead and put this back into play mode. So we got enough to cast Fate of Buna. We're going to do that on this last group of this bigger group of flagellants. Just for quickness. It's not really needed. So the victorious Gore Herd is going to completely mob the manlings. Those guys remained hidden the entire time. So that gamble really paid off because it stopped the mortars from being able to do anything more than be a mild nuisance. Also, the fact that I was on a hill made this fight a lot more one-sided. That will help you, really gotta learn. So, damn, Daniel. Sorry, I gotta remember to not talk while it's loading. I'll probably start pausing it at the end of every confrontation. So we did fairly good in fending off the Empire.
Consider making camp.
So we're going to go ahead and pop that timely when one falls to get our soldiers back up to 100%. Daniel Radcliffe. We're going to give him power drain. And we're going to start working on his usefulness. Khazrak also got some pretty good kills in there, including taking down Karl Franz a bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to get Franz. No, we're going to make him a little bit more devastating so we can deal with would-be mains. So hopefully Bordeloo, yep, they didn't. They're not going to get all uppity, thinking that there's something. That timely when one falls is really going to help out. So Bordeloo is also going to start suffering attrition. So after this next turn, they're either going to fight me at full. This will be their last chance to fight me at full strength. If you're ever caught in one of these situations, it's best that you do. That way you don't start losing troops due to attrition while you're in your own stronghold. See, look at that massive amount of attrition that you can get. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get the Beastly Stupor. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to get the Man Cleavers after that. We're going to go ahead and end this turn just to really say triumphant victory. That battlefield choosing with that Karl Franz fight was very, very, very advantageous. So yeah, we're going to auto. Siege battles aren't my favorite in this game, but hey, it's not that bad. So we'll go ahead and raise it for the money. Bordeloo is finally gone. Now we have to decide whether we want to take the War of Bastogne or start raiding around, such as hitting these other ones. However, first things first, let's get Goros. Ooh, let's get that. And more melee attack. And we're going to have Goros. Oh, he can't? Yeah, he can. We're going to have him set up camp. Khazrak finally has enough for me to be able to get him his Minotaurs. So we're just going to wait for the next turn. And sadly, that's going to have to be the last turn. So we're going to go ahead and finish off putting these guys. Now, I really shouldn't let him get strong by taking over Bordeloo. So actually, we're going to fight him. Just so we can fend him, we can stop him. Oh, this is going to be great. This is a great send-off for this episode. We're going to decimate these stupid Walking Dead things. Yes. Nagashism. Alright, so 13's pretty good, so we're just going to go ahead and start this deployment. Where is their lord? Or is he not put down until the end? Alright, so this is going to be a no-brainer. We're going to put this poop infantry. We're going to let our archers shred them as much as humanly possible. So I'm going to put these spears up here. And my gore herds down here with the Minotaurs. Or else we can put the Brave Shaman and Khazrak up here in the middle. I'm going to start this fight. So as our first order of business, we're going to Spirit Leech the crap out of Sebastian. Let's go ahead and move these gores up now that the battle is joined. And these spears, we're going to move them up on behind. Now he's kept a unit of Grave Skeleton Spearmen back. However, I'm not at all worried about that. We're going to stick these Minotaurs on Sebastian. Come here. You know the meaning of pain. Oh, you lucky little butt. Alright, well he got flattened anyway, and these Minotaurs are going to wreak absolute havoc where they're at. So I'm going to let Khazrak also get in the middle of this. We're going to fade a few of these Graveguard with great weapons. So the great weapons are tearing into my Ungors like I knew they were. They're pretty, they're higher level melee units. So my lord's under attack. Their lord should be dead. I didn't even see the thing saying that. But yeah, my gores are gonna get into the back of those Graveguard with great weapons. And along those those Minotaurs. Those Minotaurs. Easily one of the most fun units in the game to handle. Woo! So that's all we got time for today. I'm going to go ahead and save this. And I hope to see you guys next time. We'll start really laying in the Bretonnia then. But yeah, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. And if you got any questions, concerns, criticism, anything like that, put it in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time.